because of course we got to do our squats, and I've got to go pick up my daughter really soon. The time got away from me while I was working. So I will be checking in with you really quickly. One, to say I love you, I hope you're well. And two, to share, in addition to the squats, which we will of course be doing momentarily, I wanted to check in with you to do a non-scale victory. So weighing yourself is like, I don't know, a way to know what's sort of going on inside of our bodies. It's a manifestation of some of the stuff. But I am wearing a pair of pants right now that I couldn't wear before I got pregnant. And I mean, yes, I could wear them before, but like there was a period where I had gained weight before I got pregnant. And so I just think it's so lit that like it's not like I'm wearing them and there's like massive spillover or something. Like I'm wearing them where they're properly supposed to be. And like of course where there's this skin action thing happening, which is not going anywhere. No matter how much weight I lose, it's probably just going to get more intense the amount of skin it is. But like there's not a massive like spillover. These pants like they fit. And I just ugh, it feels nice to put on something that I think looks nice and that I like a lot. So I just wanted to share that with you all. A non-scale victory that I think is the bee's knees and feels really great to be able to share. I did not ride my Peloton today yet. I'm going to go pick up my daughter. So if I do, it will be much later. Because I got really inspired and started doing a bit of work on a project that I'm really excited about. But for now, you get the squats because that's what I promised every single day, except for our rest day. So let's get into them. I'm going to do some assisted squats. Not because I'm lazy, but because I realized I've been showing you all these different versions of squats, but I haven't shown an assisted squat. So an assisted squat allows you to use your hands to distribute some of the weight. And you saw me use the wall in a way, but we were going so deep into those squats that we were doing on the wall that it may have and hopefully did feel much more intense than if we were just free squatting, because we can kind of cheat a little bit sometimes, even though we don't mean to, with our form. So I'm just going to do these really quickly. We're going to see how many we can eke out. Hey Google, what time is it?
2:30 p.m.
All right, so we're gonna squeeze in some squats. We're not time constrained because I gotta get out of here in just 15 minutes. So, what did we do? We did 75. Let's do another 75 today, but we're gonna use, let me actually look at you. Hello. We're gonna do 75 today, and we are going to make them assisted. So hopefully these will be light work. They'll be easier on us. If you have any knee concerns, you can do all of your squats assisted. So that is a nice little thing that I probably could have given to you a little earlier had I been thinking about it, but we have it now. And you can always go back to the beginning and redo your squats, but do them with assistance. So here we go. So when it comes to these assisted squats, you're not going to want to pull. And I'm using this Peloton to kind of remind myself to keep it nice and even. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space between myself and the Peloton. But I'm going to use the Peloton because it's nice and even between the handlebars and the seat. Convenient and also proper form if you happen to be using a Peloton. So that is really helpful. I'm going to back up just a little bit and get to going. So here we go. And we are doing 75. If you want to do 3 sets of 25, that's your business, baby. To quote my Tabitha Brown, my happy, healthy, wonderful, beautiful vegan spirit sister who I hope to one day meet. Yeah. So how have you been doing? How have you been feeling? Hopefully well. For myself, I have been feeling very inspired and exhausted. And I think that combination is just kind of, I don't know, blech, because I need to do more. I just know it in my bones. I know that there's more that I want to be expressing. I want to be clear. I want to meet everyone who's in this niche, who's, looking for someone like me to connect with. I want to learn from each and every one of you. And I also want to feel more aligned and complete with my work in and outside of the office, whether I'm working from home, working downtown, just out in my daily life. I just want it all to feel a little bit more aligned. And I think that's why today felt so good, honestly, is because I was like outlining an entire podcast. And I was writing out the descriptions by hand, not even using AI. And I started to script it. And I realized, dang, I have got the skills necessary to actually start doing this for myself. Like, I know I've been kind of doing this channel avant-garde and really focused on being on the Peloton itself. But I think I'm almost ready, more than almost ready. I think I'm really ready to like hunker down and do the additional work, right? Really outlining this thing. And getting clear and connecting with you all and picking topics and describing how I want to talk about those topics. Like, I feel like I'm on the cusp. I feel like it's right there. It feels like it's right here with us in the room. The inspiration is in the room with us. And I don't know, that just feels so great. In a lot of ways, I also feel like I'm hitting a wall. Like, that's how I know that it's like the time, It's the moment. And it's not so different than labor. Like, when I was in full-fledged labor, I knew that my daughter was on her way out in the next 15 minutes, not in the next hour. Like, I could feel the pressure, even through my epidural. I knew in my gut, literally, like, this girl is here. She is at life's door knocking. Come on. If you want to be here for it, doctors, nurses, and others, let's go. And I had this precipitous labor. And I feel like this channel and this work, our projects together, it just feels like this period where everything is being made manifest and coming to life, and I don't know, just exposing itself and coming into the world in this really beautiful way. So I feel really inspired, and I hope you do too, in whatever it is that you're working on. And I hope that these squats have felt targeted but light, intentional but intense. And we're at 85, so I'm going to stop. I did 10 extra. But my darling loves, it has been wonderful to just check in with you. And I don't have anything else for you right now, but I will when we connect real soon in the next video. So for now, I love you. Bye.